chilies have kind of taken over my life for the last few years. The channel kind of came after my whole real chili growing experience started. The channel came about in around, I think it was about 2016, but in 2006 is when I really started growing chilies properly. Incidentally, I was showing my chilies in the video and people were really interested. Oh, you're growing these chilies, those look amazing. And they wanted to know more about it and thought, okay, well, let me show you how I grow my chilies. It's always about helping people. A lot of my videos are how-tos, teaching people how to do things. If I figure something out, I want to help people out. Even today, I have a successful hot sauce business, but I'm still showing people the recipes for most of them. I can't show all my recipes, obviously, for the ones that I use as my staple sauces that I sell. But even some of them that I sell, I still show the full recipe. People only see a small fraction of the time I spend doing these things compared to what I actually spend doing these things. So for every successful sauce you see me make, there's about 30 or 40 failures, right? So it's a lot of wasted sauce, a lot of wasted chilies. It's time consuming, it's expensive, but you have to do all that yourself. So even if you're following one of my recipes, yeah, you're gonna make a great sauce, but if you wanna use it as inspiration, go for it. But don't just think the first time you do it with something you're gonna make a change that suddenly it's gonna be perfect. You've gotta have some trial and error and spend some time doing it. I probably make a little bit of a loss. I know that in the long run it will even out and I'll be in the green, that's fine. I've been very fortunate that I have other work that I do, and not just YouTube, but YouTube does supplement it. When people approach me and think that sauce making or selling sauces, oh, there's an easy money spinner. It's not an easy money spinner. You're not going to make money for the first while. Everything gets better with scale. The challenge that we're facing now with the economy shifting around like this, it makes it difficult because from my perspective, I don't want to increase prices, even though I haven't changed my shipping prices for 3 years, and they've changed 6 times from Royal Mail in that period of time. I haven't changed it because I don't want people to have to spend more money than they need to. Already I feel bad with the prices that I have. I know I'm putting out a quality product, a high percentage of chilies in there compared to like some of the commercial sauces that you can get for half the price. I can't imagine what it would be like if that was my sole income. I mean, that's the long run, that's where I want to be, is that should be my sole income, but trying to figure that out and make it work with the economy continuing doing what it's doing now, that's going to be challenging. Everything is done by us, and we design the labels. We bought a label printer because I didn't want that to be in control of somebody else as well. So we've got a commercial label printer that we've used. My wife makes all the labels. She does all the designs for us. We just like to be in control of all those areas. And it's, regardless of whether you think our branding is great or not great, that doesn't matter. The fact is, it's all from us. Everything is done by hand, by ourselves. And we kind of like that, and I think our viewers like that. They like seeing how the sauce is made. They get to watch my entire season, how I'm growing the chilies that they're going to be eating. So, I think that's a little something that they enjoy, and it's great for us to keep this kind of in the family. At the moment, it's my wife's, everyone knows as Mrs. Chili Chump. It's her mom. She's helping us out. She moved recently in the last 6 or so months, moved closer to us. And she helps out with the packaging of our seeds, and I thank goodness for that, because we're so busy, doing the videos and everything else that we're involved in. But she does our parcels every Tuesday and Wednesday. She's out here packaging parcels and getting them ready to ship out to people that have ordered from us. We can't do all the work ourselves. Caroline and I both, to supplement doing all this business, she does consulting, marketing consulting. I do consulting in the tech space. Hopefully at some point we can hire someone else as well to help me with the bottling, because that's full days worth of work, the cleaning and everything, never mind just the actual bottling. So at some point, maybe for next year, it depends on how we expand the business, we might hire someone in to give us a hand.
My role has changed this year, so I've supported in whatever aspect I needed to support since this whole journey began, which means getting involved in bottling, getting involved in harvesting, which I hey, because I'm not good with the spiders at this time of year in the greenhouses. But branding and labels, we've done recipe books, all of that kind of stuff. And more recently, supporting with some of the article creation for the website as well.
We both are workaholics. I think we've both realized that. We don't have a good work-life balance. Working from home is always going to have that impact, but I think more so with just the sheer amount of stuff we're doing. It is 24/7. We work weekends, evenings. Caroline will go to sleep at maybe 11, maybe a bit later sometimes. I'll be answering comments and stuff in bed until about 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. It's just keeping on top of everything. It makes it very challenging, and that's something that we have talked about, that we need to find more balance. We will make more time for each other. You know, I used to play golf. I still play golf. I just haven't played in like 5 years because I just do not have the time. I haven't ridden my motorbike since we moved here 3 years ago. I haven't even taken it out. You know, I haven't put it back on the road yet. It's just lack of time. But we know that the long-term goal is where we're heading, and yeah, we'll get there.